I see what stage they're hovering on, Zubaz. You know what I'm about. You know what time it is if they press that button.
Well, I think they're gonna have to go into the same stage.
Yeah, it looks like they might have to go
yeah.
to the same stage, which is fine. You know,
another thing with
consistent.
Another thing with this stage as well is it's all ring outs. There's no walls, and Nightmare is extremely adept at getting ring outs, especially off of guard breaks, which isn't something we talked about. Nightmare's guard damage potential is the best in the game at the moment, right? With those key moves that we mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, best in the game with I mean, just even without NTC, which is this kind of install state, which you can get without even spending bar, is just insane. Like, I mean, with that massive sword, would you expect anything less?
No, it's definitely a character that's going to be putting on the damage. Goes for that AGA, but gets the drop into the throw. And Yuttoto, despite getting hit early, is just absolutely dominating Keev. He's forcing him into the corner, limiting his movement options, and great use of that tech crouch to duck over under the AGA. That is a similar to Siegfried's that we saw earlier on. It's +2 on block, very fast horizontal high, but being a high, you can duck it.
You can indeed. So one thing to note is that Nightmare doesn't have, as we said earlier, a standing I-12 move. But when he does IAGA, which Zubaz said is +2, the moves that come out are now 2 frames quicker.
Oh my goodness, he whiffed the throw and he gets lethal hit by the Wild Rising Punish. Great read from Yuttoto. And he's going to convert that into another situation. Gets the throw tech, doesn't matter. He's still way faster than Nightmare is. And he's going to get that round number 2. Yuttoto looking very strong after this reset.
Incredibly strong. It does look like Keev is kind of crumbling under the things that Yuttoto's throwing out. Like right now, Keev going into Soul Charge, understanding that if he loses this, that's 1 game down, and he's going to have to come back from
He had the counter hit and he didn't pull the trigger on it. That could have been a way better situation going in for stance. But Yuttoto going to pop Soul Charge, negate that pressure that Keev has, but he gets the repent on the armor trigger. That is Soul Charge exclusive that lethal hit when armor proc.
Pressuring him at the edge here. IAGA goes for that +2 once more. As soon as you move, he gets that counter hit. That's a really good. Oh, nicely done with the 6-6B. You're not going to be able to armor through that one. 2-2-8 over and over again. Let's go, Yuttoto. Run up grab, doesn't get it this time. Oh, he gets it again! And another 2-2-8 underneath an IJ, but there's a reversal to finish it off. Very nicely done by Keev there, keeping composed, even though he was on the cusp of losing that very, very quickly so soon into the set.
Immediate Soul Charge again. Nightmare's powerful. He gets the 6-6K. That's a natural hit combo. Look at this carry. Is he going to get the ring out? Not quite.
He actually tried to do the like I4 million Quake stun. Man's a mad lad. He actually thought he wasn't going to duck that.
He's just setting in the conditioning right now. I like the use of 2-2-A from Yuttoto to get that armor break, right? Nightmare's armor does have a threshold. If you do enough damage, it will break. So I like that Yuttoto is constantly using that move.
And 2-2-A is just a very solid move as well. It tech crouches, it's long range, it's a horizontal mid, and it's safe. It's such an all-purpose move.
Ooh, taking advantage of the mental frame trap there. He goes and just keeps pressing buttons and gets him with that 2A at the end. Great sequence from Keev.
Oh, nice 6-6-6 lethal hit. Let's go, Yuttoto into the soul attack. Not going to be able to get any good follow-up from this, but he's going to keep the pressure up with the soul charge, and he's going to hit thrust him out the arena. See ya later.
And just like his regular stances, right? Valdo, his Mantis stance, which is when he's on the ground, it also has a forward turn and a back turn. It's like feet towards, head towards. So that dash forward that he's doing when he's in feet towards is a mid, but you can't really press a button after you block it. So there you saw Yuttoto do it a couple times. Keev thought he could press a button and thought it'd be his turn, but he gets clipped and he gets wrung out for trying to press.
All right, now we're back into our next game pretty quickly. No stage swap this time. And there's that 6BB that got buffed to I-12 earlier on in the patch.
Yeah, great sidestep from Yuttoto. He's in blind stance though, so he can't get that 6-6-6B lethal hit again.
Oh, the perfect spacing into the IAGA. You gotta love how perfect Keev is. Well, these just Nightmare and Siegfried specialists, they've got this these button inputs on lock, and that's such a great... Oh, I actually thought Yuttoto wasn't going to take it there, but you know what? The Valdo shenanigans just got him through that one. And a nice little ring out there from Yuttoto.
Keev is just running right into Yuttoto's face a lot and kind of competing in a frame situation where his character isn't quite as strong. And I think he's doing a little bit better when he's going for those more spacing-oriented gameplay.
Oh, here's it with the fish dive.
Soul charge again. I like the counter soul charge here.
Soul charge here. Gonna have to get out of that tricky position, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna try and backstep, and there we go. That is such a dangerous sequence for Voldo because in Soul Charge, 6-6 BB is so dangerous. You can't interrupt before the second. You can't GI it either. You just have to take the guard damage and the chip if you don't perfect guard it.
Ooh, the Shoryuken ducking under that high. Great launch from Yuttoto. Crazy read. And he brings him out with the slide. Yuttoto taking this in a very convincing 2-0. Wow. That was incredible. This is a different Yuttoto than the last time we've seen him at an offline event, which was, I believe, the Invitational that happened last year. And he didn't do too well in that event.